So that wraps up our technical presentations, but we are not done yet. I'm sure you're all excited to hear from Dr. Joey Comiso. So to give his response and closing message, let's welcome Dr. Joey Comiso.
Greetings. First of all, I would like to thank Gay and Cynthia for making this event possible. When they proposed to set up and organize this webinar, I initially hesitated because it means that everybody will know how ancient I am as a human being. But I'm delighted when they managed to make it happen, and I'm grateful to so many of you for participating in this event. I'm especially thankful to our speakers, many of whom are longtime colleagues and collaborators for very exciting, enlightening, and interesting talks. The theme of this event is addressing the environmental and climate crisis, which I think is an issue that we all should be involved with millions of acres burning in California, Oregon, and Washington, and several hurricanes hitting the east coast of the US just in recent weeks. There's a great concern about large-scale destruction of the environment and biodiversity. Shortly after joining NASA, a journal article came out claiming that the Antarctic sea ice is expanding and an ice age is coming. Our group, including Claire and Jaswali, was at that time involved in the processing and analysis of satellite sea ice data and decided to investigate this phenomenon and concluded, as reported in the journal Science, that the previous report is too premature. And in fact, after accumulating more than 40 years of satellite data, our previous conclusion is still intact. So this started my interest in climate change and realizing that satellite data is crucial in the study of the global system. I dedicated a lot of time trying to ensure that the satellite data is converted accurately to geophysical parameters. One of the surprises that we found right away from satellite data is the occurrence of this large polynya that Arnold talked about earlier. And that caused a warming of the ocean up to 3,000 meters. So the other discovery actually is the fact that we have all these coastal polynyas around Antarctica that are very persistent. And it led to the conclusion that these polynyas are actually ice factories and are site of the production of bottom water, which become part of the global thermohaline circulation. Wally Broker came out with a sort of cartoon that defines the movement of the ocean current, which he called conveyor belt. And actually, much of the data was provided by Arnold, but Arnold then confessed that the sketch was not accurately drawn. So I hope that eventually he will correct that and make it more accurate, because it's a very popular sketch and is used in many publications. So the long-term satellite record has been very useful. And in fact, It's become the source of one of the most visible indicators of climate change. We discovered that the perennial ice, which is the ice that survives the summer, is declining by more than 10% per year, which means that we will lose the ice within this century, if not earlier. And the ice would be, the Arctic would be like a blue ocean in the summer. This ice in the summer has actually been observed to have existed for 1,450 years. So this would be a big change in the Arctic. Also, we observed that the rate of increase in temperature in the Arctic is actually about 3 times that of global trend. So the Arctic is warming a lot more rapidly than the rest of the world. And it's affecting the Arctic environment. And because the loss of a large fraction of the glaciers, thawing of some of the permafrost, and melt of the Greenland ice sheet. And in fact, we've observed that the melting of the surface of Greenland, which is at very high elevation, is increasing. And in just a few years ago, much of the area suffered melting for the first time. So the region is really a very hot spot. And in fact, just to demonstrate that the climate is changing, President Obama went to Alaska in front of the sea ice cover to demonstrate that there's a change in climate. So I've been pleased to be part of the iPCC report on the physical basis of climate change section. And one of the key conclusions is the fact that the warming that we're observing is caused by anthropogenic carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. So we have observed a lot of changes in the Arctic, and there are also a lot of changes associated with increasing carbon dioxide, such as ocean acidification. And in addition, because of human culture or carelessness, there's a lot of pollution going on. For example, the ocean is now the recipient of tons, several tons of plastics that has been thrown away irresponsibly by humans. And it's also a victim of possible ocean acidification on account of the fact that part of the carbon dioxide that is sequestered in the ocean is being converted to carbonic acid. And that then reduces the pH of the water and cause acidification. And the net effect could be very profound, since it might eventually mean that the ocean becomes a dead ocean. But I think we should not be too pessimistic. The iPCC pathways had these projected pathways in which the modeling projects that if we keep the carbon dioxide and greenhouse gases at the same level as what is currently the case, then we might be able to keep the surface temperature at almost the same level as well. And in the process, we can save the sea ice cover in the Arctic, and also the glaciers and the Greenland ice sheet. So with these pathways, I believe this scenario is attainable, because there's a lot of adaptation to the renewable energies, such as solar energy, which used to cost a lot of money, on account of the fact that the U.S. manufacturers had priced it up when NASA was launching satellite and required solar panels. So those prices never went down until they start manufacturing cheap solar panels in China. So the use of solar energy has escalated in recent years. Also, wind turbines has become very popular. And the price of wind turbines has gone down as well. And now we have electric cars, which not only can save a lot of energy, but also are not as polluting as the regular vehicles. So if we can maintain some discipline, I think that there's hope that we're able to come up and overcome what we call the climate crisis. And I'm now 80 years old. I expect to be productive as long as my mind is active, but the average age of American is about 75. So I'm already 5 years above average. So I think it's the responsibility of the younger my generation to really make sure that our planet Earth continue to exist with the same comfort and vitality that we have right now. Thank you very much for the speakers. And I thank all the participants and all the greetings that you have provided. I think I've lived quite a productive life, and I've been very happy with my research, my family, and my interactions with colleagues, friends, and others. Again, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Comiso. So this officially marks the end of our webinar. Together with Cynthia, we would like to thank our speakers and everyone for joining us in our celebration. Again, happy birthday, Dr. Joey Comiso.
Thank
And
you.
congratulations.
Happy birthday, Dr. Joey.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Happy birthday, Sir Joey.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Joey, from Tasmania.
Birthday, Sir.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday, Joey. Hello to Diane and Glenn.
Oh, thanks very much.
So I invited them here in the panelists. So maybe Ma'am Diane, Melissa, you can join us.
For the picture.
Yes, for the picture.
Let's get one.
Okay, so
One for
So
this
may,
guy.
so may I request you to turn on your video so we can see everyone, right?
You want to come,
Okay.
everybody?
So thank you everyone for staying. We're very sorry if we exceeded our time limit, but it's really very wonderful to listen to the talk. So yeah. Dr. Comiso, you want to say something?
Yeah, I appreciate very much what program, nice program that you put together with Cynthia. And thanks very much to the speakers. Thank Peter and Matia. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Lem and Vicky. Who else is Giselle still there? Or I guess you. So this is really a very memorable celebration. I've never had anything like this before. So thanks very much for your participation.
Thank you. I'll see if I can invite some more in the panelists. Maybe Dean Day wants to join us because they're in the attendee. So at some point we have more than 200 attendee. So I'll try to move some of them in the panelists. They're still here. I see Sir Nathan is also here. Just maybe
Well,
they
it's
want to greet.
lunchtime in the Philippines.
Yes. Okay, so yep. If you want to say more greetings, those that I just invited in the panelists, so please do so. Maybe we can stay for another 2 minutes and then we'll close the webinar. So any last minute messages? So let me see who else.
Sir.
Hi, Lem.
Thank you nga pala sa Computer Center ng UP Diliman for hosting us.
Yes, thank you, Computer Center. And yeah, thank you to PAASE, Tessa, and Sesam, who partnered with us together with IESM.
So, may I say something? Okay,
Yes, Ma'am Giselle.
yeah, so I really appreciate this, and I'm hoping that we can continue this for our other PAASE members. We could say we will now launch legacy webinars, legacy series. I know that Joey belongs to this very famous class of, is it 1960? Joey, are you in the 1960 class of UP?
Yeah.
Yes, so that's a very famous class of physics graduates led by Joey. And there are others. And there's also Toto Oliveira of this batch. So I'm hoping that you will allow us to use this pattern or this like mode of holding this legacy lectures and webinars to honor our eminent PAASE members, who many of the young or new PAASE members do not know, or even the middle-aged ones. So I think this is so important, what Gay and Cynthia did for Joey. And I salute you for this. Thank you very much. Also wanted to thank Vicky Espaldon for coming up with this book. And you say it's from initial funding of the EIDR. And I know that you and John Pulhin also came up with another book earlier, also with Joey. Is that right, Vicky? Are you still there? Anyway, I'll have to go in a short while. To Diane and to Glenn and to Joey. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to have others have a webinar like this.
So yeah, thank you everyone. Thanks Professor Cho, Rob, for staying with us all the way to the end. And Professor Wadams, Pia, I see you're there. Thank you so much. You've been up all night long. So thank you, really appreciate it.
It's nearly 7 a.m. So
Oh,
Peter
it's 7 a.m.
sorry.
Wow, we really appreciate it. Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
your sacrifice.
Gay, can I say something?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, yes, please, Ma'am Shirley. Go ahead. Ma'am, you're on mute po.
Okay. I would like to congratulate Gay, Cynthia, and team for organizing this. This is really a very memorable occasion for Dr. Comiso and for us, his fellow Ilocano here in MMU. I was so sentimental because here with us are his two proteges, Dr. Nathan and Dr. Julius, who continuously uphold. Sir, nandyan si Julius at saka si Nathan. I required them to attend together with some research assistants for them to listen updates in GIS and remote sensing. I hope that even Dr. Comiso is on a temporary hold because of pandemic. I hope Gay and team in UP Diliman will continue to work with us, guide us in our endeavor as we move forward in our research undertaking in GIS and remote sensing. For Dr. Comiso and family, we cannot wait to welcome you back in MMSU. Please take note that you always have a room equipped with stronger internet connection now. The mansion is already refurbished. The swimming pool is already refurbished. The Teatro Ilocanja is already refurbished. The Olympic-sized swimming pool is now provided with accommodations and conference hall. So if you plan, and the National Bioenergy Research and Innovation Center is also equipped with conference halls and accommodations. So we are set to host another conference in GIS, remote sensing, and any related energy. So Gay and team, we count so much on you. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you, Ma'am Shirley. Yes, we'll do that. We're looking for hosts for our next remote sensing conference. So, yep, we're looking forward to going to MMSU. Okay, anybody wants to say a few words?
family?
Yes, Cynthia?
Maybe let David, you wanna, or Melissa?
Oh, yes, right.
Just that we're all very proud. Dr. Comiso's children, myself, my brother Glenn, and Melissa, we've just been chatting this whole time about this impressive lineup of speakers, and seeing a lot of familiar faces as well that have visited our home in Maryland. Thank you so much for taking this time. I see, we see Rob there and Dr. Wadhams, and it's good to see you all again. So yeah, we're all just very proud and really appreciate you doing this for our dad.
I just want to say thank you to Gay and Cynthia for this wonderful, wonderful work that you have done for Joey. We were a little bit desperate because of the pandemic. We were thinking of having a big celebration, but you saved the day. You really did a good job, and we are very grateful for your work. Thank you, Cynthia and Gay.
Oh, thank you so much, Ma'am Diane. The pleasure is ours. It's an honor to be hosting this, to be organizing this. So yeah, we're just also so proud. So thank you. Ma'am Diane, we cannot see you, but we heard you. So thank you so much.
Oh, you couldn't see me?
Yeah, we couldn't see you.
No, I had to come up because Joey was talking and there was an echo.
I see. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Okay, well, thank you again, Gay. Thank you again, Cynthia.
Thanks, Tita D.
Okay, bye-bye from me.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good
Bye,
night.
everyone.
Stay safe po.
Bye, Joey.
Stay safe.
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you very
Dad.
much. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
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 So are we still live? Maybe we can turn off the live streaming. Hi, Ma'am Diane. I see you finally.
Yeah, I just came up and yeah, well, thank you. That was wonderful. Wonderful job, Gay.
So
really
Sir Joey has left us. So maybe he's joining you upstairs.
Okay.
But so maybe we can go off the live broadcast. So I'm not sure how to do it, but we can stay here in the meeting room. I just wanted to turn off the live broadcast, but I guess there is no way. All right. So Ma'am Diane, thank you. So I just have to just end this now. Okay, so thanks everyone.